Hello everyone. Welcome to this stream. Hello. Let's wait for maybe somebody to join. Alrighty. We are going to begin. The live stream. Okay. So, welcome to this flight from Tampa International over to Memphis. uh, Still am yet to set up all of my things, but here's to this is like the first step for me. Okay, here we go. Everything does seem to be working. Hello, FNAF World. Alrighty, here we go. We have two viewers. We are now able to begin our flight. So today we are in beautiful Tampa International Airport in this amazing ZIBO 737. So as you can see, we are fully loaded and we can actually start our flight. So let's hop into the cockpit. First thing we're gonna do is, of course, get the battery on. And then just for realism purposes, let's go over here and connect the GPU. Let's hop over here to check if it did come. There it is. So that will let us to start our ground power. Emergency exit lights on, both electric hydraulic pumps on, both packs on, and just a quick pre-flight thing, the position show. So we're looking good. You can see we're not online today, so just for today we're gonna just do a quick test stream flight. Alright, so now that is done, let's hop over here, quickly clean up the top. Let's get this for the mic. No need to play with these yet. We can both of these on navs. What's this to heading select? Right, now let's hop down here. FMC, position initial. First thing we're gonna do is hop over here, grab those coordinates, put it in here, and then let's put in our reference airport, which is Kilo Tango Papa Alpha. Let's put that in there. No need to put the gate, but just for realism purposes, let's put Foxtrot 85, which is where we are. And then over to route, Kilo Tango Papa Alpha in here. We're Tampa, and then let's put in Memphis initials right here. Memphis Ikawa. Our flight number today, as said in the description, is American Airlines 2209er, and no need to play around with any of those yet. So now that we're done with this, the plane is slowly coming alive, so we're gonna start playing around with the fueling. So let's hop over here, fuel balance payload. So I do have everything on my iPad here. So if we can quickly up there. Alrighty, so our block fuel today is 24.8 thousand pounds. Our payload should be 77 passengers. It's called a fuel truck. See takeoff weight. Perfect. So we can see over here that the fuel truck has indeed arrived. So just to not distract us, let's do that, and then quickly hop over here and get the service concern. That's just to get everything. So we don't need any of this today, except for this maybe. We could put this to TARA to show us traffic. Otherwise, we are good. So let's hop back over here. Isolation valve on auto, both or all of the window heats on. Trim air on, yaw damper on. We don't need these for now. We don't need these for now. No smoking light on. Fastest seatbelt lights on. Attend button is working. Otherwise, let's quickly go over all of the warnings. So Mach speed test works. I don't think stall warning works yet. Let's hop down here. Lights. All work. Otherwise, we are indeed good. Let's actually put this up. I don't know why, but it's really dark in there right now. That, and then let's do this one real quick as well. There we go. So let's do this and this since we don't actually have a co-pilot. Alright, so in here, 2987. 2987. It's actually, we forgot to put the lights for our pilot right there. No need to mess around with these just yet. In fact, let's wait, because we have to wait for the fuel truck to be gone in order to start letting on the passengers. Then we can play around with the APU. For right now, let's just hop into here. So we will be taking off runway 01 left via the ended 8 departure. Activate that. Then we have direct Patoy. Here, after Patoy, we have Quebec 116. Put that in here, and all the way to Victor Uniform Zulu. Execute that. Then direct Wasser. Just like that. And we can hop over into arrival, which is ILS36 Center via the Vanzi 2 departure or arrival, and Wasser transition. Execute that route. Alright, looks good. Let's see if the fuel truck is indeed still there, but we do need a lot of fuel for this trip, so that's to be expected very, very much. Right. So normally we would, of course, start asking around 4-hour clearances, but right now we don't need to do that. So let's get ended instead of our vector here, and then that instead of this. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. I'm gonna say something stupid. I'm gonna get made fun of. So like that. Weather radar on. Terrain on here. Looks good. Let's go over it real quick. Just quick takeoff as well as then a nice turn into Memphis. Block time shouldn't take over 2 hours to get there, so decent. We still need to wait for this to be gone in order to proceed with our stuff. Actually, let's just start playing around with the APU. 3 in there. Over here, trim air is set. Everything's good, so we can start setting this. Our cruise altitude today will be 380. So this can go up to 38. Landing altitude in Memphis. Their elevation is 341, rounded to 350. That's way too high. There we go. So that's set. Now let's play around with this. It's 207. Could put this up to 38,000 as we do not have any ATC to tell us otherwise. There we go. So, now all we need to do is put this to RTO. Still look if they're gone, which they are not yet. I think we're getting way too much fuel. Alright, let's call it here. So, now that that is over, let's begin the flight leg. And while they're doing that, let's fill in our performance initial. Today reserves will be at 7.3 and cost index, which is 22. Flight level, cruising flight level, excuse me, 380. Average ISA is 6. Put that in the wrong thing. And our cruise 1260 at 20. Just like that. And one limit, let's do derated takeoff like that. Flaps 5, center of gravity 5.25. So let's do that. V1131, VR132, V2, 141. 141 hops up here, thank you for that notification. For 1 here, altitude up, LNAV, VNAV can go 1 already, even though it is very, very early. And we are indeed ready to go, so everyone is on board, ground power can go off, APU bleed on, fuel pumps on. Let's get GPU disconnected. Let's say hello to the passengers. You can see the beautiful APU emissions. Alright, let's hop in here. Oh yeah, so one thing a lot of people do have a problem with, if you are on controller, actually even if you're on a legitimate, flight stick, sorry, you click this to yaw if you have a problem with your turning radius overall. So, right, there we go. Now that that looks good, what we can do is begin our pushback. So let's put anti-collision lights on. Probe heats not yet, all those reds are about to come off, otherwise we are, oh sorry about that, otherwise we are good to go. So let's go ahead, ground services, go to pushback and request a pushback.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Seeing that runway 1 left is right here. Oh, clicked the wrong thing.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
We're going to do this. Nice and clean, no need to go any further or shorter.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
So we got some weather off here, but there's no need to really worry about that. There's the pushback truck emerging from the terminal. Very loud, sorry about that.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Right, so this should be connecting. There we go. Lift up the plane, and we should be on our way shortly. Beautiful plane, the 737.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, parking brake
Starting
is
pushback, and you may start
released.
engines.
So they are starting the pushback, so we're gonna hop back in here real quick, turn off both backs, and start engine 2. So when this hits around 25, we will be able to put this lever up, which will let the continuous start of the engine. Let's go ahead, there it is, 25. So now we just wait. Alright, looks like it has started, so did it pop back? Yes it did, so we're just gonna pop that to continuous and do the same exact thing with engine 1. Alright, we have 25%, put that up.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, so it should be somewhere around 50 something when it's gonna pop it back into continuous, then we can get off the APU power. There we go. Alright, so this is a continuous. Turn off APU. APU bleed off. Both packs back on. We are looking good. Probe heat on. Everything else does look good, so let's pop our flaps to 5 for takeoff. There we go. Let's look for that. He's still under us?
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal
So we
will
got
be on the
5
left.
here,
We'll see you
auto
next time.
brakes
Have a
are
safe flight.
at RTO. Let's pop this to systems to do a quick systems check as soon as this guy is out of our way, and then we can indeed taxi. So taxi light can go on. Let's go outside real quick. So yeah, there you go. There's runway 1 left. Is he giving us a heads up? Yes, there he is. So we're gonna have to turn like this, and then all the way down to 1 left. Sounds good, so let's do a quick controls check. Full left, center, full right, center, full forward, center, full back, center, rudder, full left, rudder, full right. Good, system check is complete. So now, let's go ahead and taxi. So auto brake, park brake is off. Now it's time to taxi. It's important to not overdo it on the power. Not even as much from the fuel point of view, but just to not fly off. So we're basically doing quick 180. Just like that. We are going a bit fast, although it's really only 12. So we can turn here or turn next. I think we'll just take Victor here and then on to Whiskey. Go. There's another one. And last turn. Sorry about the frame rate, if that is a problem on the stream right now. But there we go, we are on the final turn. Okay. Straight on shot over to the runway here. So we are looking good. Just hopping over all these cameras as an overhead view. Alright, so we're gonna take full length here. Of course we're not gonna take off from over there. So let's hop over here real quick and put this to takeoff and medium. And then let's notify the flight crew that we have been cleared, so to speak, for takeoff. And just turn these back on. I think I did it a bit too early, but there are no other aircraft around us, so this is something to So let's take full length here.